What's going on, guys? Matt here, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please consider hitting the subscribe button. We're trying to reach that 50 subscriber goal, trying to come up with a reward for hitting the 50 subs. So if you have any suggestions on what I could do for my 50 subscriber special, please comment down below. If you're new to the channel also, I took a small hiatus for a couple months and I'm back. I did a little bit of a stream, and now I'm recording my first video back, and we're going to be playing some Becastled. I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit more, just because that is a little loud to me. So, we're going to start off on a new game. Ooh, there's new game settings. That's nice. So, I did play this game a little bit in the past, and I just kind of, fiddled around with it, made a little bit into the game. I kind of know what to do. But they have updated some things. I haven't gone through all the logs, so we don't know. We're gonna do only a 30 days. No, we'll do unlimited. That way, if you guys want more, we can do more and just try to get as big as we can or whatnot. I do like the castle on a big hill map, and I also like Fractal just because it gives us, a nice big foundation to be on, but I found that sometimes it like glitches the workers, so that's why I've been playing Fractal. So we'll keep it on Fractal. I'm going to up the difficulty to recruit, and we're going to have abundant resources, and we're going to have no neutrals because honestly I don't like the wolves. And then we will start. So pretty much, if you've never played or seen this game before, what it is you start in these tiles and you have to build a kingdom, and every night so you're sun people and you like worship the sun, so every night you have to defend against moon people. And let's see, where all could we start at? It's a nice big area. I like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and place my centerpiece down here. I'm gonna kind of try to scooch it over to here-ish. Yeah, I'm gonna put it right here up against this. Right up against the edge, because then it gives us access to all these surrounding tiles. We can see, like, this blue is like showing me that this is where they're gonna come from. So we have some cows here. We're gonna get this sunstone mined. We have some deer here we can hunt down, so that's nice. So we're gonna take our troops and we're gonna position them over here, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and start by building a sawmill. So I'm gonna place the sawmill here, and it's going to get built. And then, as you can see, our little workers go over, and it tells us down here how many workers we have. We have 2 still free. So what I think I'm going to go ahead and do is I want to expand this way, because then we can get access to this water and these sheep. So I'm going to go ahead and capture this tile. And as you capture tiles, this could change. So that's always fun to play around with. And these cliffs I like building on as well, because it just makes it a lot easier. So because we have 3 workers, I'm just going to assign 1 for now. And I'm going to get a farm set up here. And I'm going to position it like this. So we have room for a gate here maybe. And then we'll go to general, and I'm going to buy a house, because houses help to increase our population. Is that the front? That is indeed the front. So I'll put the house like here, and boom, we'll get some more residents, and we have our 2 workers working, and we'll also start collecting food. We are going to run low on money at first, so I'm going to go ahead and add another guy here to work the sawmill, because with the house being built, it'll increase our population to 7. Each house increases it by 2. You start out with 5, or no, I think, hold on. You start out with 3, and it goes up to 5 when you build your first house, because you have the 3 workers. Yep. So then we'll just go ahead and we'll get 2 farmers going. That should give us the amount of food we need, and also we're going to be collecting wood, and we have some milk we can trade if I really wanted to get money early right now, but money is not really a big issue right now. So yeah, now we're getting 30 food per minute, and we're just going to stockpile a little bit. I am going to go ahead into military and build the archer range, because this is a building that I love having, because not only... I just gotta figure out where I want to put it at. I can put it right here, I guess. Yeah, I can put it right here, and then instead of having a door here, I'll just have a door here and a door there, and then... Yeah, okay. So we'll put the archer tower, like, right here, kind of angled out so that we can access all our archers. And so what the archer tower does is it gives us the ability to build archer units instead of just swordsmen, which archer units are fun because they're the only ones that can actually go up on the towers that actually work besides like the ballistas and stuff like that. Let's see if they've added any building. They haven't added any buildings or decorations, so I like putting in decorations, just, you know, little things. Also, we've got some stone down here, which is really nice because as you collect stone, you really don't use it for anything except for, you know, walls and stuff like that. So with this, we have to have workers available to actually train. Otherwise, we won't, you know, be able to train anything. So we got to build more houses. So I think that's where I'm going to build next once I get to wood is another house so we can just stockpile workers. And I left this back area open because if we wanted to build a tower, it's going to pop onto the corners here, which is something else I like about the game, is that walls and towers you don't place inside. They actually hug the borders themselves. So it makes it a little bit easier to manage your towers. Let's capture this space. It's going to cost us 80, but because we don't control any trees, they're not chopping any down. And we're already like 3/4 of the way through the first day. So yeah, they don't just like sit and collect idly like they do with the stone, because they actually do just sit around the stone. They never deplete it. Same thing with cows. Cows are always there. Deer and like other things that you hunt eventually disappear if you cut down all the trees and like build on top of it. And then trees, you have to actually control the trees tile for them to actually give you the wood. So let's build another little house here. Because we don't have any stone, we can't upgrade yet. Just kind of inch it wherever it'll go. I like making it nice and compacted. There it is. And then our next thing is we're going to build a wooden tower right here because it'll, you know, we could start get some last minute, or we're not going to get any last minute archers. Oh, that's a nice feature they added. So you hover over it, shows you an arrow pointing to where they're going to spawn at. That's a really nice feature. I like that. Yep. So now with a second house, we can have 7 population. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to... We'll wait. We're going to go ahead and build our wooden tower here. And as you see, it pops onto the corners. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wall off my original tile and have 2 doorways on the north and south, and then wall off around my actual city, so that, because this is like our lifeline. This is the thing we need to protect the most. And then, like I said, oh, well, you can't build at night, but here they come. So there's 3 guys to our 5. We're obviously going to win, and we can just march forward and charge at them. Usually the strategy is you want to have archers up on the towers on every spot that you can fit them, and then 1 regular guy on the tower as well, so that if anybody gets inside the tower, they can actually kill them. And then you want to have your armies positioned in such a way that it's actually, you know, within the range of the archers. So as I was saying with the walls, as you can see, they actually pop, or like click to the sides, and you can actually switch which side the wall faces. And if you accidentally click, you don't lose your resources. You can, there is a wall rotate button. So now our tower is done. So boom, now we can start putting archers up there. Also, trees grow back the next day, which is very good. They don't just get cut down and left forever. And we need to get some money going. So we're going to come over here. We're going to build this little market, which if it's next to more markets, gives it a bonus. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put it like right here. We're going to have like a little market area right here next to the farm. It does take a person to do it. However, you have to have the special resources. Like I can only build 1 right now and have it work because I have the milk. Also, we have this mood modifier, which gets increased by buildings and stuff like that. So like taverns, stuff like that. It's like the tavern. If I built the tavern, I could put 2 people to work there and it would increase my happiness. I'm not too worried about it just yet. Resource-wise, now we're making 35 a minute along with 10 food. So now we can afford to buy our archers. So I'm going to set up to get 5 archers. It's about the minimum I want to have right now. And then I'm going to go ahead and build a barracks as well. Because if our knights die, we want to have something that will, you know, give us more knights, obviously. I want to kind of give it a space here so that they can walk through to get to the tower if they need to. It's like, as you can see, they just pop out over here, and then you have these little dots that you just assign them with. And you can do the same thing by right-clicking or whatnot. If you hold, it actually formations them. I don't know how to change the formations just yet, but we'll figure it out eventually. And then we're also going to... I'll put another tower... Ooh, I can't. It's being encroached upon. There's not going to be a tower there. I can put a tower here. Where are they coming from? This side. Okay. So I'll put the tower there. And then what I'll actually do is I'll select these guys and move them over to it. Just move all 3 of you over real quick. Move you guys to, we'll say right here. Because I feel like that's where they're going to come from. We have one more. Oh, there he goes. Now he's getting trained. And then I'll put some walls in. Or at least one wall. Ooh, I didn't even think about I was going to put a doorway here. Let's hope I can put a doorway here still. I don't have the wood for it, but when I do, it'll tell me if I can or can't. Okay, we have the wood for it. I can put the doorway there. Okay, so that's going to be where we put the doorway at instead. And then you 5 guys can all come up here. And then I'll fix that guy in the center once everybody gets up here. So yeah, you go to that corner. And then boom. So we're making it pretty nice and along, you know. I'm going to go ahead and build the doorway. And they do automatically close at night. There's a function where you can close the doorways and you can upgrade your walls and stuff to the further down walls. But it just takes time. Also, there's these ramps you can use that allows warriors to gain access to walls. You can just use towers as well. They're cheaper and, or well, not cheaper, but they're easier in my opinion because then you can just put people on top of them. However, I understand there are some circumstances where you're going to want them instead of a tower. So they're still useful. I have 2 workers. So we also have these buttons on the side where we can select all troops, select just our swordsmen, or select just our archers. So that's really nice to have as well. Resources wise, I think we are go. No, we're losing some money. So let's go ahead and do we have enough? We don't. We need 300 wood. We can build the Sunstone Quarry, which is the building that activates this and actually gives us money from it. We can also build a treasury once we get stone, and we can use that and like with taverns, like tax people, and the heavier the tax, the less happy they are. But the more taverns you have, you know, stuff like that. So I think I'm gonna try to expand down to get this stone like soon, just so that we can have it, and then from there we'll go on. But I do want to go ahead and get this Sunstone workshop up and running. So let's rotate it to... you know what? We'll put it over here on like... Will it fit? It'll fit right here. Oh, nope. And it's night. So like, yeah, even if you're trying to place something, the game automatically kicks you out of it because it turns to night. So we'll just build that in the morning. So here they come. There are 6 of them now, but we are within our archers' range. So you'll see them fire off their arrows. They have little health bars. And we should win, being that we have our archers. So yeah, no casualties. It'll show our casualties up here too, which is really nice. And you can get those back at the church. So there's plenty of ways to, you know, just save yourself in the event that, you know, something happens. We'll put you right there. And that'll build that, and then I'll go build another house, which will probably lower our food, but it'll be fine. Because it's all part of the plan. Unlike EU4, I actually know how to play this game. There's also this little neat button where you can slow things down to 1/4 at a time in case like something's happening in battle and you just really need to like micromanage. I haven't had to use it before, but you never know. So now we have this up and running, so I'm going to assign 2 people to it. Just because 2 people to everything seems kind of fair. And it's going to give us more money. We are now at 0 food. That house took away our last little bit. Oh, nope, now we're at -10. Okay. But we are now making 185 gold per minute. So we can expand and get farms and stuff like that in other places. I could expand up here, but I'm going to try to go ahead. I could grab this and then this. So this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to grab the deer first, and then I'm going to grab the stone. And so then what I'll do is I'm going to build a hunter's lodge over here in the woods. And that'll give us food, and then I can build a stone quarry when we hit 300 wood. And so as you can see, we're kind of coming along, you know, getting a small little community here, starting to build up some more. Speaking of which, where are they coming from? Alright, they're coming from this side now, so I'm going to grab my archers, and we're all going to move over here. Grab my swordsmen, and they are going to move them here. I'll move them in a U formation this time because they could go on either side, and my swordsmen are going to kind of be the protectors of it. So boom, right there. And then we'll put only 1 worker working in the Hunter's Lodge for now. And I need to build another house already. As you can see, you start to expand really quickly, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just, you've got to keep yourself microed. So like what I like to do is I'm going to probably build this wall here, or at least put like a tower in here. Something to like separate over here so that I know, okay, this is separate, this is how much room I have. So I'm going to go ahead and put the wall in first. And then I'll put a tower, and then I'll put the connecting wall, and then I'll build another house. Because we still have the 1 worker. Because, you know, stone isn't that big of an issue. It's a, you know, just something you get to upgrade things. However, it is nice because then I can just stockpile and build stone towers. I don't have to worry about upgrading later. Because I don't know if they fixed it or not, but used to, if you would like upgrade a wooden tower, it would to stone, it would like either kill your archers or like they would just disappear and they'd be stuck inside the tower. So that's something you have to look out for. Also, I'm going to, do we have enough for a new? We do. Let's build a new sawmill outside. Because these trees are, there's not that many trees. And we'll just move our sawmill workers over to there and they'll stay in this area pretty much. Make it quicker. There you go. And so then we'll just click those, demolish, click those, reassign. And just like that, we move that. This will probably be the next tile I capture just so I can build, you know, the roadway coming around. because there's going to be the houses here. But I want to get that tower first. Which, if I really wanted, what we could do is do the stone quarry, build it, assign, collect the 30, then build them. But I'm not worried about it. We'll just save up until we have the 300 wood, which will probably be on the next day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip ahead in time to the nighttime so you guys can watch the battle.
A few moments later.
And nighttime has fallen. There's a lot more units now, so our archers are going to have to defend themselves really well because they can easily get around our line and like pinch into the tower. However, it seems like we're handling them pretty easily, so. And that's night dealt with. We lost to one swordsman. So, it is sad and we feel his loss. We will set up for another fight. We lost to one swordsman. I'm kind of sad about that for real. Resources, we can now get our stone quarry, which I'm going to set up like here. And then I'm also going to set up for us to build our tower. And then I can put my little house here that I need to build. So we're still gaining and still gaining. So I can hire a ton more troops because we are gaining so much money, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hire 4 more or 5 more just regular swordsmen. And I'm going to go ahead and hire 2 more archers just to fill the slot here. Then I might hire some more archers for over here. So let's rotate this little house on the prairie, and we'll have it back up exactly to the farm here. So boom. And then we can even tell it to assign those next two to it once they're born. Because what it does is it'll just be like, okay, we're waiting on people. You can even come and do that over here. I just like to do it in the buildings themselves. I like to use this for like, okay, I have spare people, who can I assign? And then the next thing is we'll put this here, but I want to get 375 so I can go ahead and put in the gate too, so they're not walking all the way around. They can just cut through, you know? I could put the gate here and have 3 gates, but I feel like that's a bit excessive. With the 2, it'll be enough. But yeah, as you can see now, we're getting 10 stone per minute. So we'll get 40 stone, 50 stone in just 3/4 of a day. And it's a ton of stone, build stone towers, stuff like that. You also use stone to build your siege weapons that you use against the attackers, which I find hilarious. You use siege weapons against the attackers. They have their own siege weapons, but I find it funny. Go ahead and set that up because we're getting close. Oh crap. I assigned our worker to the stone quarry by accident, so we should probably hold off on that. You also use stone to upgrade most of your buildings, which comes later down the line. Like when you're first starting out, it's like, okay, I have, you know, buildings, but I need another one, so we're gonna build another one. Like my houses, I have 4 houses being built just because I need people. But if I had stone, I could just simply upgrade them for one. There'll be enough space for one more sunny person. Every time I hear like sunny or like anything related to the sun, I always think of Sunny Day, the streamer, YouTuber chick. So there is that. And now that we have more people coming in, we're at 11 population, making 20 food, or we're going to be at 11 population. There it is. We're making 10 food because it's 1 food per or 10 food per person, which I mean, yeah. And then making plenty of money. So let's go ahead and start telling them we want to train up 5 guys and 2 archers, because the next night is going to be pretty hard. as you can see, we can open and close the door with this button. I'll show you on this one. It's like when you close it, it pulls the gate up. When you open it, it puts the gate down. And then they automatically close at night, which is really nice. I'll also tell that to do that. Also, these guys level. So, like, this guy in particular is a level 2. So he has 170 health and 44 attack. This guy is a level 1, has 40 attack, and is 150 health. Which is why it's very important that we get this, the church. The light that a solar priest carries shows a way to those who have died despite their fate and brings them back to life. A very good building to have, and which is why I'm only building 5 more warriors, because then when we revive this one, we'll have a 10th. I like to build in, you know, increments of 5 or 2s. That one archer, so we'll put him here. And then here are our 5 guys. If I can select them. And we'll pull them over so we can get them all into a formation together. And then when we have the wood, I'll put the wall here. No, I'll put it here. There we go. Put that wall there so that they're kind of facing more this way. And then we'll have all of you guys line up in a 9 defensive position here. And as you can see, we're already at 14 stone. We're making 20 per minute now because I added the second guy. So, in a little bit of a day, we should get 20 more stone, which is crazy. And then, because we're going to probably need food, I'll probably add 1 more worker to the hunter's hut eventually when we build another house. And then we got sheep farms we can get. We got this lake that'll give us wood. And then we have another sunstone thing if we run out of money. And then as we expand down here, we've got like flax, we've got more deer, we've got some boars. We've even got more sunstone and another stone quarry way out here. Some more boars down here. Just kind of scouting around. Some more stone. We've got the flour, stone. So pretty much we're going to stay on our hill because we have everything that we could probably need. So here come a lot of warriors. As you can see, our archers aren't doing too much, so we're going to actually send our warriors to kind of here. Because they tried to run over. And it's only because these guys have shields. So our warriors actually have to do a lot more of the work. But with our archers' help, they are managing, and we only lost 1 guy. So there we go. So now with morning coming, their next attack is going to be down here. So we'll just pull all our units here. Something else that's fun about this game is that when a building gets destroyed, it doesn't get rebuilt. Like if it gets damaged, it'll get repaired. But if it gets destroyed, it stays destroyed. You have to build a whole new one, which I find very interesting. Also, I think I'm just going to put the church right here. Because it makes sense. It'd be in, like, with the center of the town. Especially being that, like, this is their whole religion. And then we'll build another little house out here. Make sure the doorway is actually facing the correct way for aesthetical purposes. And boom. And then we have enough stone here in a second. There we go. We have enough stone. I could build a stone tower. But the question is, do I want to? Yes, I do. I very much do. I want to build one to show you guys. I'll even build it. Where do I want to put it? Do I want to put it here or do I want to put it here? I'll put it here. We'll put the stone tower there. And I'm actually going to build 1 more swordsman to put up in this tower with these guys. We'll build the wall that goes there. And then now they're perfectly positioned so that... Let me actually zoom in because you need to go here. There we go. And then the swordsman up here will keep anybody that gets inside from actually killing my archers. Do I not have any builders? What's everybody doing? Oh, yeah, he's building. I was about to say, do I not have enough builders? So, like, right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people that are actually doing jobs. And we'll have 3 builders. We have 3 builders. Also, our happiness is now at 0, so our resident spawn rate is at 95% instead of the 100% where it could be. So, that's always a downside. And then we're going to put another guy here since we have him. Give us more food. And, oh, didn't mean to pause. This warrior, go up in the tower. Bada bing, bada boom, we have our stone tower. Stone towers, if I'm not mistaken, no, you can put artillery on the other ones. I just prefer to put it on the stone towers because it just looks better. Now we're back to making food. Heck yeah. So, last couple things I'm gonna do. I'm gonna build a barn over here somewhere. Just because it helps us stockpile our food. And increases our food limit. Like right now we're near the upper limit. Just like the treasury helps increase our, coinage. And then we have our max for stone and wood, which we build warehouses for, which I'm not too worried about because we'll be burning through that like crazy. Also with this church, I need to go ahead and hire a guy. So then that means we have 1 builder. So we need to build houses again. So as you can see, the game very, very much gets to the point where it's like, okay, I'm building a house, and then I'm building these, and then I'm building another house, and then I'm building these, and then I'm building another house. So that's kind of how the game progresses really, really quickly, and it's really fun because you can also just be like, okay, we're at a point we can stockpile. We're going to stockpile for a little bit, or for like a day, and then just focus on army or something. But you also have to be careful because if you do just try to stop for a day and don't do something, these guys can really mess you up. So we're going to be very anticlimactic here. And I'm not going to show you this night. I'm just going to kind of build what I can defense-wise, and when it gets to nighttime, I'm ending the video so we can start off on a high note tomorrow. So here we have our 2 guys that have been brought back to life. We're going to bring them out here. We have another special resource, so we could work on that. However, I'm not going to build a new house. We're going to upgrade these twice. So boom, it goes to a 3rd-story house. And because we're getting 2 more, our food's going to go down to 10 per minute, but now we have 15 population. And what I can do is I can actually train up a whole bunch more archers or something. I'm also going to go ahead and build this wall so that our castle is completely defended. Sorry about that. Sister came in my room. So pretty much what we're going to end up doing is we have this completely walled off now. I can't put a tower here because it's encroaching, but I can't put one there anymore. Well, that's going to be the number of towers we have then. We'll branch out over here and build like a secondary wall or something. Why is... Oh, because we're at our max limit for money. So we do need to build a treasury soon too. Go to general. Here, I'll go ahead and assign a second guy here. Where can we assign? We can't assign second people anywhere. Awesome. I am going to go ahead and try to build another market real quick before it gets dark. Right there. It probably won't get built in time, sadly. I don't know. He's got 20 seconds and he's already halfway done. It'll be done before we're... It'll be done. It'll be done. And attach. So now we're getting even more money that we don't really need. But that's going to be where I leave it off, guys. I hope you did enjoy. I look forward to playing more of this game because this is a game I actually really enjoy and used to play a lot of in my spare time. And it's just something that it's nice and casual for the channel. It's technically still a strategy game, so I'm staying within my limits. It's something that I'm decent at, so it's hopefully enjoyable to watch. I'm very tactical and try to plan out everything with these. If you want to see more, definitely smash that like button. And if you're new, like I said earlier, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to reach 50 subscribers, so trying to get there. But anyways, hope you guys have a good night and be safe.